Good afternoon, YouTube. What's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Titanfall 2. In this video, we're going to cover the patch notes for Angel City's Most Wanted. That's the new DLC that's dropping today. Supposedly, it's coming out at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully, this video will go live a little bit before then. And I'm going to talk about kind of the meat and potatoes. I always go for the meat and potatoes, guys. I'm not going to go through the entire patch notes list. We're going to go through the meat and potatoes. I wanted to do a weapon review on my favorite gun right now, which is the Flatliner. And the Flatliner is going to get just even a little bit better when we go through the patch notes. You know, guys, I was going to do weapon reviews on all the weapons, but you know what? I'm not that type of channel. You know, I pick up a game, I fall in love with it, and I cover it how I see fit. You know, if you want weapon reviews, I'm going to link this guy, Frothy Omen, in the description below. Check him out. He is the guru, the scientist. He's like the Dado of Titanfall 2. He goes through all the numbers and does some really good weapon reviews. But man, I am loving this Flatliner, and when we get into the patch notes and what they're doing to this damn thing, it's going to be even better. So first off, with this new DLC, we're getting the map Angel City. Now, if you did not pre-order it, you're not going to be able to play in it. However, the workaround is that if you're playing with, look at that double there, I got lucky there. If you're playing with someone who had pre-ordered Titanfall 2 and you jump in with them, you can have access to it. Other than that, for people like me that picked up the game late, we're going to have to wait until December 3rd to play it. They're going to have a playlist for that's just this map only over and over, and it's going to be a mix of attrition, bounty hunt, and amped hardpoint. Now, we're getting a number of new Titan kits, but I'm not going to cover it in this video. I covered it in my last video, which I'll annotate or link on screen. However, let's talk about some of the other stuff that's coming that we can actually buy. So there's a Scorch and Ion Prime Titan. Stand out with a fresh new look and executions. They're going to have Titan art packs. Customize your Titan with 5 new nose arts and an exclusive Warpaint skin. Each of the 6 multiplayer Titans have their own art pack available. I'm going to be going through these guys if I stream this tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to find time to stream Titanfall 2. Well, actually, after this video goes live Wednesday night, we'll see. Call sign pack includes instant access to 20 new and exclusive call sign banners and 10 call sign patches. There's a camo pack including 20 new and exclusive camos that could be applied for every Titan, Titan weapon, pilot, and pilot weapon. So that's it for the stuff you can buy. Now, this is pretty cool because there's no pay to win, there's no weapons, no supply drops, no RNG. If you like something that looks cool, go ahead and buy it. I don't know. For me, I like to unlock stuff, and here's where I'm really happy, because we're going to talk about the weapon chains next. The Flatliner, I love it to death, but it just does not have good range. That's going to change. So without further ado, let's go into the weapon balance changes. So first off with the Flatline, and was I calling it Flatliner the whole time? Yeah, see guys, I never use the script. Anyway, here we go. Flatline, they're increasing far and very far pilot damage. This I'm pretty happy about. You know, the Flatline, it's one of those things where it's definitely not an SMG hipfire thing. You know, when I did my alternator review and when I used my Volt, I'm hipfiring. I'm not aiming down sights. With this gun, and just like the Hemlock, of course, which actually the Hemlock's not getting touched, I was kind of hoping, no, I don't know. You know what it is? I get killed by it so much I complain, and I'm not very good with it because you need aim with the Hemlock. But anyway, let's get on with the full thing. All right, so Flatline's getting some increased far and very far pilot damage. The Volt, they're reducing its damage, getting a little bit of a nerf. R97, they're increasing the pilot damage. The Spitfire, increased pilot damage. L-Star, increasing pilot damage. Double Take, increased damage. EPG, slight increase in splash damage. Increased Titan damage. And the Thunderbolt, increasing pilot and Titan direct hit damage. So notice the alternator did not get touched, and also the Hemlock did not get touched. Now the Hemlock, I like it, but it's one of those things like, man, if my aim is not on for that day, I'm staying away from it. Whereas with the Flatline, I feel like even if my aim is not that great, I seem to do well with it. But right now, my favorite guns in the game are the Flatline, Alternator, and the Volt. But I want to see how the Volt's going to perform after this update with that little bit of nerf, because we're not getting any percentages here. I'm assuming the people on PC, they'll probably be able to figure out what's the actual percentage. Check out the guy Frothy Omen. I know he's going to be doing tests on this type of stuff as to how much damage do they actually do now. So make sure you check out his channel. So let's go through some balance changes here, and I'm not going to go through all of them, and I'm going to link the entire patch notes list in the description. First off, for us console peasants, I'm on PlayStation 4. They're adding a field of view slider where we can increase our field of view to 110%. Now, next up, these two are making me very, very happy. They adjusted the visibility of cloak, and firing your weapon will now also disable cloak. I don't know about you guys, they are the most annoying people. I'm just saying it because I don't use cloak, that's why, but they get hella annoying. I still can see them most of the time, but there's a lot of times where, man, I just, depending on the map and the lighting is beautiful in this game, I just can't see them and I get murked. They could be right in front of me and I'm dead. So moving along with the balance changes. So killing auto titans will now count towards killing sprees and contribute towards camo unlocks. They fixed bounty titan scoring in Bounty Hunt. Grapple will now detach after melee hit even if the person meleeed lives. Ronin's phase dash and phase reflex now removes Tone's lock-on markers. I am still addicted to Tone. Tone is my favorite Titan by far. I gotta start playing around with the other. I tried the final one, the last one, I forgot the name of it, but just Tone, that's the one I'm using right now, Tone or Ronin. Attrition in Bounty Hunt, reduce the amount of core meter earned from killing AI. All right, that's interesting. Adjustments to the North Store's flight core. Overcore now starts your Titan core meter at 30%. They adjusted the Viper thruster so that in addition to moving faster during Flight Core and North Star, now moves faster during Hover as well. They adjusted Scorch Tempered Plating damage reduction and fixed an issue with protection against Firewall. Adjusting weighting on map rotations. Okay, I'm very happy to hear that because I feel like sometimes the maps just rotate over and over and over. There's so many good maps in this game, and sometimes some of my favorite ones just don't come up. Titan kills properly award weapon assist stats to assisting players. Tweaked parameters to reduce immediate reuse of spawn zones, but allow reusing them later in the match. Connected to a couple of spawn zone pairs in Crash Site. Reduced chances of getting spawn camped. That's what we kind of were doing in this gameplay you're seeing in the background here, or at least I was by myself. Spawn zones are more fair in Bounty Hunt. Equalized distances to AI camps. Now, they are making a number of changes to Bounty Hunt. If you're new to Titanfall 2, that's the game mode where you're basically killing AI and pilots for cash, and then you got to go deposit that cash. When an AI kills a player, that AI now receives half of the player's bonus. Center bonus pop-up now shows bonus gain rather than total bonus. They rebalance point distribution among waves so that the second waves have a larger impact on the game overall. Boss Titans are now worth 500 points, it was 600. Reapers are now worth 100 points, was 50. Stalkers are now worth 30 points, was 25. Score bar now shows team's total unbanked bonus as a yellow portion of the score bar. So that's pretty much it for the meat and potatoes. There's a number of bug fixes, which I'm obviously not going through. I'm going to link the full patch notes in the description. So anyway, guys, I'm psyched about this. I can't wait. I'm just so addicted to this game. You know, I'm a Destiny channel. I play Destiny every day. And then when I'm done doing my Destiny stuff for the day, I am on Titanfall all freaking night. So addicting. Attrition, pilot versus pilot, and bounty hunt. But because I play so late, like 4 or 5 in the morning before I go to bed, I'm usually finding that the lobbies, well, I'm on the East Coast in New York City. The lobbies in pilot versus pilot and attrition is sometimes not so populated. I ended up just running against beasts and get my ass kicked. So you know what that is? Do me a favor, drop a like at this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream, usually on YouTube, and that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.